Has Grant McKagg lost his marbles or what? Former scout of the Montreal Canadiens, and this guy has not only voiced his opinion on the upcoming 2022 NHL draft, but he's made it very clear that Shane Wright is not on his radar at all. Not even in the slightest. Okay, he wants Slafkovsky. He wants the 6'4", 218 pounds of McKagg spaghetti monster. As for how he feels about Shane Wright, well, McKagg doesn't think he's going to get picked number 1. He doesn't think he's going to get picked number 2. And in some tweets, it even seems as if he thinks Shane Wright is a second rounder. Whoa, easy, Grant. Jeez. So, what exactly does Grant McKagg see in Slafkovsky? Well, he sees a powerful winger that he feels is ready to jump into the NHL just next season. He's already that good. And while it seems like the majority of fans, myself included, we want Shane Wright, well, believe it or not, McKagg is actually not alone, okay? I've heard a lot of fans lately procrastinating about having a guy like Slafkovsky playing left wing alongside Nick Suzuki and Colonoscopy Caulfield. You see what I'm getting at here? Yeah, and who knows? Maybe he'd fit right in there like a glove. And if this is the player that you want at the upcoming draft, then there's nothing wrong with that. That's cool beans. But here's what I think. Okay, this is a weird draft. If you're asking me who the safest pick is, I'm going to say Shane Wright. Just based off what I've been reading and his past and the highlight reels. But as for Broflovsky over here, I think he's a bit more of a gamble, okay? High risk, high reward kind of thing. Sure, he seems like he's got lots of skill. He seems pretty fast for his size. He can be physical from time to time. Only a couple of days ago, he turned the boys over in Kazakhstan inside out. But during the regular season, his numbers aren't really, well, you know, eye candy or anything like that. I keep looking at Jesperi Kotkaniemi's numbers when he was drafted, and I get the same vibes with Slafkovsky. I'm definitely not as sold as Grant McKagg is on this kid, but obviously I'm not as qualified as well. McKagg's a scout, and I'm a plumber. Pretty big difference. McKagg also claims that he spoke to several other NHL scouts, and the names Wright, Cooley, and Slafkovsky have all been brought up as the number 1 overall. But get a load of this. Slafkovsky's name being mentioned more often. God, quite a story, Grant. So what do you guys think? Are any of you thinking that Kent Hughes and Jeff Gordon, they're going to step up to the plate on draft day and use their first overall pick to say a name that's not Shane Wright? Or do you think somebody's been, spiking McKagg's Mike's Hard Lemonade? Because one thing's for sure, you gotta take what he says with a grain of salt, okay? I like him and I respect him. He's entitled to his opinions and his beliefs and whatnot. But at the end of the day, he's just like you or me. He makes mistakes as well. I mean, the guy is a former scout for Montreal. That tells a story of its own. He also didn't think Austin Matthews was going to go first overall. He wanted Kako over Hughes. And he still thinks Jesperi Kotkaniemi is Wayne Sperry Gretzky-Niemi. And he shaves his grapes with a butter knife. So what I'm trying to say here is, don't let his constant bashing of Shane Wright bother you. I think Shane Wright would be a good first overall selection. I think Logan Cooley and Juraj Slafkovsky are going to be wicked as well. So whatever Kent Hughes decides to do, I'm fully on board with it. And at the end of the day, I'm sure he's going to make the right decision. He is, and Grant McKagg is probably going to lose his shit. He's going to physically assault that keyboard with his fingers and let us hear all about it. And then he's going to focus on the draft of 2023 and rinse and repeat. Anyway guys, that does it for this video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Don't forget to tickle the like button on the way out of here. And hey, I'll see you next time.